Uh, yes. Hello everybody. How y'all doing? Um, yeah, Queen Poetry here. Just here to share a little bit with you all about hygiene. Yes, and of course you all know this is my poetry time, and I write about what I see and what I think can be, or may need to be corrected. Okay, so I woke up I want to say, hmm, the 7th of this month with this idea in mind to write a piece of poetry on hygiene. And yeah, this can go both ways. This can go for a man or for a woman, but of course, you all know I talk predominantly to women and how to show self love and how to better themselves. So, yes, so this is my poetry time. I wrote this piece entitled Hygiene. And it says, when you wake up on this day, did you quickly make your way to the bathroom for running water and a rag? Or did you rush out the house chasing a bag? But before you go, you must do a thorough check in the mirror looking for any specks. The white in the corners of your eyes, or the hair on your head that seems paralyzed. And no, a bonnet is not going to cut it. It is not to be worn as a part of your outfit. Even if you are just going to the store, there's no need for your appearance to be an eyesore. Oh, your fingernails could use some polish, a cut, and clean. This alone will build up your self-esteem. So, yes. So, I've seen some things for me to write this. And the question is, how well are you groomed when you leave the house? Do you check yourself? Do you check your hair? Do you pull it up in a ponytail? Do you, throw on a pair of earrings? Do you check your face, check your nose to make sure, no dried knots around it, or, just the little things, because you're going out into the public, and we know the old saying is, first impressions are the best, so people can look at you and as how you present yourself, and then they can relate that to how you perform in public. So the question is, do you care about your appearance? And this is not for people that, again, like I've said before, that may have had a pivotal point in their life that just can't at this point do any better. It's just some things that are going on. No. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah. The ones that, can throw on outfits and go everywhere else, but seems to be something different when they need to run to the store or, go grab something from the grocery store. Okay. Yeah. It's a lot of different things. Pajamas are not to be made to be worn outside. That's what they call pajamas. Sleepwear. That means that it's supposed to be worn in the house. Yeah. And did you brush your teeth before you started popping up in people's face? Did you brush your teeth? Yeah. Because you don't want nobody talking about, your breath stink when you could have taken care of that before you left the house. And another thing is, I've heard an old saying say that the devil identifies his people by the words that come out of their mouth. And that's true because the way, if you're dressed slouchy, hollering, cussing, all people are going to look at you and say is that you can look at how they dressed. So they'll relate to how you're dressed versus what's coming out of your mouth. You're being viewed on how you dress. Okay? So that says a lot about your character and how you feel about yourself. Okay? So now, says again, like I said before, I'm not speaking to those individuals who cannot help themselves. Okay? I'm speaking to the individuals who probably done had a long night, been out partying, doing some things, but you G'd up last night, but then you jumped up and threw on something to go to the store to grab a ginger ale to cover your hangover. Yes, to compensate. Okay? No. We got to do better. We have to do better. It don't matter if you're going down the street. It don't matter if you're going around the corner. It don't matter if you're going next to your neighbor's house. Please, please, check your appearances before you leave the house. Please, check your appearances. And again, for you guys, clean from under your fingernails. Women like to see that. Clean from under your nails. If you're a mechanic and that's what you do all day, but there's solutions out there that can help you get scrubbed, your hands and under the bed of your nails. Because nobody wants to be funneled with no dirty nails. And a side note, nobody's digging in my tater chip bag with no dirty nails, leaving droppings down in my tater chip bag. Okay? We're not going to do that. Okay? And for you blunt lovers out there, okay? Passing blunts, saliva is a fluid. Therefore, it carries transmissions into your bloodstream. Benny Siegel used to say on his song, I can feel it in the air. He used to say, watch who you puffing after. Okay? Watch who you puffing after. That's the quickest way to get something into your bloodstream. Okay? And another note, fellas, when you're coming out of the restroom, even if you did number 1, number 2, whichever one you did, wash your hands. Especially, when you do, because you hold it, you still got to wash your hands. It still requires soap and water. Wash your hands. Yes. And for my mothers out there with young daughters, please, please show your daughters how to properly wipe themselves from front to back. Okay? This will cut down infections and this will save some trips to the hospital for bacterial infections. Yes. And then for the males, with your sons, please continue to help them and show them how to properly, care for themselves and keep their hands and stuff clean when they exit the bathroom. Yes. Your hygiene is vitally important to you. It aids in good health, mentally and emotionally and physically. Please, please take care of yourself. That's part of self-love, is your hygiene. Your appearance, how the public views you and you're coming out of the house. How you presenting yourself in public. Okay? Yes. And again, be sure to get your annual physicals, because this too could help prevent things health-wise from pouncing on you unexpectedly. For you guys out there, go get your blood pressures checked. Go get have annual checkups. Get your prostates and things like that checked. I mentioned this in my barbershop talk video, or some tips on how to, go and have your wellness check so you can be presentable and be able to be or have the queen that you are seeking or that you're looking for. Because nobody wants to be manipulated or deceived. Okay? Go get yourselves checked out. Women, go get your hygienes and things checked out. pH balances. I talked about that in the beauty shop talk video. There are tips out there that can help you go get yourself checked out. It's time out for popping gum. And I told y'all ain't nothing popping but the balloons. It's time out. Go get yourselves checked. Take care of your bodies. Take care of your hygienes. Because you don't want to be a burden on someone down the road. Because this could have been prevented early on. Again, I'm Queen Poetry. Yeah. And always give you scripture. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Always translate my reference is a New Living Translation. Cleanliness is next to godliness. And it's a lot of whitewashed tombs running around out here. They're white on the outside, but they're rotten on the inside. This is spiritual. Again, I am Queen Poetry. I want you guys to challenge yourselves and see about your hygiene. Check yourself on a consistent basis. Check in the mirror to see, if you got something on your mouth or around your nose or around your eyes, whatever the case is. And clean your ears. That'll help too, because that leads to ear infections. Yes. So I challenge you today to check your hygiene. Again, be uplifted, be inspired, be encouraged, be empowered. Most of all, self-love. Why? Because he loved you first. I am Queen Poetry. This is my poetry time. And I'll talk to you the next time. Peace, and I'm out.